The AI Impact Summit in Delhi is making more news than it should. While the good things usually get pushed to the background, small things, but sometimes important things, also get thrown into the foreground. Day one or the day before the summit, we saw a lot of chaos. The inauguration part of it, some things getting stolen, the wearables getting stolen from different stalls, complaints about the crowd and everything that goes into any Indian event. Be it a conference or a wedding, it's the same. But beyond that all was the Galgotias University's robotic dog that made news for all the wrong reasons. A robotic dog that was showcased at the summit by that university and claimed, of course, they say they never claimed it, but it was shown as if it was their own invention, turned out to be a Chinese one that was bought from a Chinese company. While netizen freaked out, people went to town with the memes about it. There was a huge criticism of what this university tried to do. But let's remember one thing. Most of the universities in India, especially the engineering colleges, do this regularly. They get foreign toys, they get foreign cars, small models, and then color them and change them and claim them as their own. This is where I was speaking the other day about when I was interviewing a few speakers at a conference, and they were telling me the same thing. They said Indian universities are not serious about the impact of artificial intelligence, for example, AI, which is making the news in the right and the wrong ways. Most of the universities in India don't invest in it. They get a faculty from outside who claims to be an expert and comes and does a talk. And they expect the students to imbibe that. Well, that doesn't work like that. Usually, when universities or colleges have to spend money, they need to do it big time. You can't, as they say, be a little bit pregnant. You're either pregnant or not. That is the problem. Indian universities need to adapt and change the way they work. They cannot be copycats anymore. And the incident at AI Impact, in which that robotic dog made news for the wrong reasons, is one such example. I've seen many engineering colleges in Hyderabad do something very similar. The same robot which you will get from China was bought here, as I said, changed out and then made to walk around or do something, and then they claim it as their own. Or take some old Formula 3 car, paint it again and claim that this was done by the mechanical department of that engineering college. Come on guys, let's get real. This is not as cool as it seems. Where we have fallen behind is here. Innovation is almost next to nothing in Indian universities. We need to develop. It's not that we don't do it. We have the brilliant institutions like the IIT, for example, which do a lot of these things. And there, why can't we do it with the other organization? That's a question in point. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, faculty at the engineering colleges and students, please understand that what happened at the AI Impact Summit in Delhi got observed because there were a lot of people around. But around the country, in science fairs, and even at engineering college show-offs, these things happen with regularity. Let's move from being a service industry to being a product industry. Service will die a natural death in a few days. And that is exactly what's going to happen. And as Vinod Khosla was saying, it will all be gone in 10 years' time. But then that's not the point. The point is, can we do product development, not service development? India needs to move on from being the back office of the world to creating true products that the world would be justifiably proud of. Let's put the Delhi event behind. Let's look at the future. But seriously, the Indian engineering colleges ecosystem needs to change. And if they don't change, like as Charles Darwin said, they will be extinct. That's for sure. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.